The life of a real snail boy. Let me just put my shell down real quick. Let's just pop that over here. Moving a little slow, you know the classic saying, body slow, brain slow. It's another Wikipedia Wednesday, my guys. And today we're doing Mollusca. Mollusks, clams, snails. So I became a snail. I became a dude with the ability to move at the speed of slow. I'm a snail. You guys like my eyes? I'm peering at you. Dude, look, my eyes peeled. It's come to my attention that if we're gonna be a snail, if we're really gonna do this, then we need to be a smart snail. We're smart boy. We got them glasses. You see that? Peering into the universe. The untapped knowledge of snailhood. It's snail time. Putting our thinking caps on and thinking slow, but some thinking smart. Who said a snail can't be smart? It just might take them a little bit longer. So we have different categories. We have right here, we have land-bearing mollusk, right? That's going to be our snails, our slugs, anything that comes out when the rain comes down, you know? You see them around and you're like, oh, I could squish that. I could put salt on that, but we don't. There was a time that I put salt in my being. I'd go out there with a salt shaker and just get them, you know? They go, pshh. As a changed, as a reformist, as someone who now understands the snail life, I would actively say, do not do that. Please. Do not salt the slug. No salt on slug. Amen. No salt on slug. It's like no step on snake, but no salt on slug right here. Right there. No salt. Remember that. Put that in your brain. And then right here we have our underwater lads. That's our octopuses, our clams, our mussels. You know, the things that you want to eat on your plate. You ever eat calamari? Ooh. And then at last we have our third category, and that's the unknown. Maybe they fly. I pray to slug god. You know that? He's up there. Slug god. So let's get into it. Let's go. Mollusca. You got these guys. This is who I am now. I'm right here. That's my brother. That's Jeremy, my new brother. This is a clam. This is really interesting. I can't even tell what that is. And then of course, apparently, you know, I would guess I was right. Octopuses are technically mollusca. Am I pronouncing that right?
Mollusca.
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 Mollusca is the second largest phylum invertebrate animal. What's a phylum? Phylum is a level of classification or invertebrate. That means that they have no spine. Okay, apparently flies and jellyfish and sea stars are all invertebrate. Big, there's lots of them. Yeah, right here, 76,000 exact species. Whoa, boys, these are awesome. Good evidence exists for the appearance of gastropods. Period. Okay, so they're old. These boys have been crawling around, slugging around, spinning around, living in their little homes on the go, on the being since very long ago. Still our important food source. Yep, we eat them. You ever eat one of these? Dude, these are slapping. I'm not trying to be a cannibal or anything, but if I had to eat something, it would be one of these. These are good. They're a little chewy. You get them in your throat. Ooh. I don't even know what that means. About 80% of known mollusca species are gastropods and snails. So most of them are like me. I'm like the 80%. I'm a little slithery little snail boy. The majority of species still live in the ocean from seashores and abyssal zone. Ooh, that's when it gets real dark, right? What happens in the abyssal zone? Oh, we got the aquatic layers. The fulgic, the photic, flusic, mesopelagic, bathypelagic, abyssal apologic. This is when you hit the abyss. This is where you fight a Taurus in the abyss. You know, traversing the abyss. You gotta go defeat Manus. Ooh. I just put makeup in my nose. This guy lives down in the abyssal zone. You can go meet my brother Jerry or whatever his name is. I have a lot of them. You know when it rains and you see all of them pop out? Those are all my siblings. Good, let's get back on track. Oh, dude, we can see inside of me now. That's right there. That's right inside of me. dude. My stomach is in my shell. That's insane. How did they make their shells? Creatures like snails, clams, oysters, and mussels use an organ called the mantle to secrete layers of calcium carbonate, which crystallize and harden. Oh, dude, I'm just constantly secreting stuff out my back, and then it goes, and then it becomes calcium. So it's just calcium. To my shell. I can feel my shell hardening. When I guzzle milk, my shell gets so hard. So, oh, dude, my foot. That's correct. The body of a mollusk has a ventral muscular foot, which will adapt to the different purposes. If you're into feet, dude, you're really into this. This is it. Feet. This is the main foot animal. This is like the peak of feet. Become a snail and you have the best foot in the world. The most capable, one singular foot. That's it. My entire body is just foot. This is me. Jet propulsion foot. Eating and digestion. Cheers. So hard. Okay, what do we eat though? Sea slugs suck the sap from algae. We're starting in the sea slug new metal band. Sea slugs suck the sap from algae. Here's the cell walls. The sea slugs suck the sap from algae. Look at that. You just have to like slightly pretend that you're like really grunge. You know, the new metal voice came to me. It was like, oh yeah. And everything hurts. To come to my concert, we're gonna sing about slugs and snails and algae. Fossils. Slugs have been around since the beginning of time. Since when they crawled, when they were one of the first things ever. My shell is so hard. Harmful to humans. Ooh, these guys fight back a little. Some mollusks sting or bite people. The blue-ringed octopus. If you see one of these, I remember, dude. I remember I was at the beach, you know, and I was in Boy Scouts, and then the leader showed up, and he's like, dude, if you see something with blue rings, you better diddly don dip down out of there, dude. You gotta get running, man. If you see a little blue ring little dude, I'm pretty sure he was tripping though, because I'm pretty sure these live in like Australia. I guess maybe this is what he was wigging about, but he definitely told me blue ring octopus. I have actively poked these before. He was telling me that this guy was gonna get me, and I'm pretty sure that what he meant was that this guy was gonna get me. Disease and vectors. Look, you can get little bumps on you if this guy bites you. The cone snail. Ooh, the cone snail. Yeah, nervous system toxins. Neurotoxicity occurs when the exposure to natural man-made toxic. A disruptor even kill neurons, the nerve cells, which are important for transmitting and processing signals to the brain. So basically, your body's just gonna stop. Your body, all the signals, you might like wig out a little bit because you can't control anything, it sounds like, and like you're gonna not be able to connect your brain to the rest of your soul. So anyways, my family, these little snail guys, do not put salt on snail because this guy will come back and haunt you. I've been bit. Karma has come back to get me. I've lost coordination of my motor skills. I'm gonna go get myself some more calcium. I'm gonna embrace snail life. Go find me under a rock. Bye, guys.